Hello and welcome to TA for Traders. I'm Nigel Croft and it's Wednesday the 26th of July. In this short video we'll be looking at the charts on the euro against the British pound. What we'll see is the euro has seen strength recently, however it's now approaching some key long-term resistance points. We've had a non-confirmation in the RSI and therefore we do expect some consolidation. So here we have the daily picture on the euro against the pound, and you can see that the euro overall since the middle of May has been quite strong and did push up towards the 0.9 level earlier this week. You can see, that 0.9 becomes a resistance point, of course, because we've come back, but you can see over here, which was back in November 2016, that this 0.9 level proved critical and was a short-term high and therefore is a key resistance level. What you can see on the RSI is that the peak that we achieved a few days ago on the peak in the market was lower than the peak that we saw on the 11th of July. So that's called a non-confirmation because the RSI didn't reach a new high when the underlying did. Non-confirmation and is a forewarner of some weakness to come. Where will we come down to? Well, there's good support from these moving averages, and the moving averages did create golden crosses. I've looked back at this level here very closely on the 25th of May, and when the 20 did cross the 50 did move up 0.1 that day, so it was a golden cross. We then had a golden cross on the 20 crossing the 200 and the 50 crossing the 200. All looked very good. However, now you can see the 200-day is rolling downwards. If the index comes back and then falls through these supports of the 20 and 50-day, they will roll over. They'll then create bearish crosses and we could then get to quite a move down. I wouldn't be surprised if that occurs, that we move back below the 8.85 level. So be aware of that, but that's a long way ahead. We're talking a month or two ahead for that scenario. At the moment, the first key support will be at that 20-day at 88.48. And there's no indication at the moment that that will not hold. Just a slight concern from this RSI, but if it comes back, holds, and then moves forward, the RSI might tick back up and it might nullify the non-confirmation. Let's wait and see. On the weekly picture, you can see the resistance that we had last October, November, that were very close to that. Moving averages are all moving up here. We've just had a golden cross on the 20 crossing the 50, which is good. Perhaps we're slightly overextended from the moving averages, but the RSI is still indicating on this weekly chart positive momentum, as is the MACD. Slight concern here is if we do pull back and then move back below the 87.50 level, that could then be interpreted as a double top. So be aware of that, especially if we fall back below those moving averages. Looking at the short term here, we've got the 4-hour chart, and we've just moved back below the 20 average. That did give support and did look like it was going to hold, but that's now subsided. The 20 average for the 4 hours now rolled over and will be a negative influence on this commodity. RSI is now showing negative momentum and has just dipped back below 50, 49.24, and the MACD are also indicating negative momentum. On the support resistance levels, we've got those key resistance levels at 89.95 and 90.49, and we have got support at the 20-day 88.49 and then the 50-day at 87.84. So that has been TA for Traders, having a look at the euro against the British pound. The key things to take away from the video are that we're up to long-term resistance. There's been a non-confirmation on the RSI. Expect pullback to the supports, and the 200 moving average is rolling over, so please watch that carefully. Many thanks for watching this video. Please do remember these videos are my opinions only and are not meant as investment recommendation. Thank you.